Oh my gosh, wait, what if I tilted it this way? Would it be easier? No, it's actually kind of harder. I tilt it at that angle, it's good. It ups, let me do this. You know what I just realized? I looked up at my webcam and it's just me in a hoodie. That's what I just realized. Zeke, did you just join one of my streams?
Oh, I'm not in your stream right now.
Somebody is.
What's up?
What's up?
Listen.
We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok. We may be doing some other things. There are a couple of options. But a lot of things are happening, so we'll see what happens. But we are...
Honestly, for my first day, my editing's pretty consistent. And I have scroll roll reset on. But the only part about this chat is that my thumbs get sweaty.
You wanna know the funniest life-saving story ever?
What?
These people's uncle started drowning and they're like 16, 17 or whatever. And I guess they were drunk. And they, not even kidding, one said, "I got this," and jumped on the uncle's nuts and it brought him back to life.
Are you serious?
Yes, just jumped. Full body elbow dropped his nutsack. And he literally came back up. And he was having a seizure too.
Oh, Lord.
The first thing I did when I slowed up was punch him.
Holy shit, Tori, you scared the hell out of me.
The frick's Tori?
Oh, holy fuck, bro. I looked in the hallway, and I'm not expecting to see anything, and I saw like a thing walking like that, and I didn't know if it was coming towards me.
Who's Tori?
No, it's Clay's girlfriend.
Is she hot?
Okay, bro, chill.
Just asking, like, serious question. Not anything like that, just asking.
Decent, I guess. Decent. Bro, I did not expect that, dude. Bro, I'm not kidding, that gave me a heart attack. Just about it. Because all I could see was a silhouette of long hair and a janky tight movement, and I didn't know if it was coming towards me or not. And it actually scared the frick out of me. Like, that genuinely scared me. So that, what is this?
Well, at least you let me pop a chud jug. I mean, that's a good sign.
Okay, hang on a second. There's something wrong with my sense for settings.
You are better than me on keyboard than me on controller.
Not really. At least I don't think. I can edit pretty good, but my building is garbage.
Who are you talking to?
Person in my chat.
Yeah, you're streaming.
I feel like if I actually got good at keyboard though, kids would be literally cooked every time, every single time. I would win like 99.9% of my fights if I played it smart and looked for angles, because that's what a lot, like literally that's what keyboard and mouse is all about. It's not like controller. You can't just literally go around any angle and spray. You have to like peek around angles and play the angle game. Which, don't get me wrong, it's kind of difficult, but I'm trying to find like the best camera angle possible. Okay, this is literally perfect, I think. My hand is literally the biggest thing ever. Which is actually hilarious. Are you in my chat? Like, be honest. You.
No, I'm seriously not. Like on your, I don't know.
I scroll a reset, so it's like. Oh yay, she actually accepted the friend request. Gosh, dude. Jay did. After literally an hour. Wait.
You got something to tell me? I'm just kidding.
Nah, man, I'm not like that. Especially if it's like a girl your age, I'd look like a pedophile.
Not really.
Yes, I would, bro. That'd look weird.
Ow. Ow. He's 14.
I sound like I'm 20 though, for some reason.
Dude, your mic got mega low.
Like, bro. And I'm telling you right now, it's like, if you switch to keyboard and mouse, it's so easy to edit.
Fart raped.
Like, it's so easy to edit, because like, controller you would have to have like the fastest sensitivity. That's why controller players have a fast build and edit sensitivity, because they can't edit. What?
Tristan,
Yeah.
are you gonna like go to sleep tonight or what?
No.
Are you gonna stay on or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on till I like decide to get off and go ride my bike if I feel tired, and then I'll get back on like an hour later.
I'm not bored.
Bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored. My thumb is the sweatiest thing possible right now. Like, I don't get it. This grip, I swear, has absorbed sweat in it, chat. Literally, look. This grip, this little thing right here, this little thing on the side has absorbed so much sweat over the past few months, like over the past like not even like 2 months, or not even over the past month. This thing has absorbed probably a gallon of sweat in it, or something worth a gallon of sweat.
Why?
In case you're wondering what my keyboard is, it is a Ion. I can't really show it here, actually. My keyboard is Ion. It has, take one of the keycaps off. It has blue mechanical switches in it. It has blue. So it's like, yeah. It's lit. You can put it right back on. Still works. Perfectly fine. The fact that I keep getting this bind messed up with my pickaxe bind triggers me.
That I know
There's, like,
for a
such a
fact
lack
that
of
she
muscle
didn't
memory
enable the notifications, and it's funny because I sent her a message.
What? But did I at? I'm just playing. I don't think I'm gonna fully switch. I think I'm gonna become like a hybrid and see like and practice every single day on keyboard and mouse for like 5 hours a day and then 5 hours on controller. One thing I do know is that my ADS sensitivity is like really low and I need to fix that.
Wait, babe. How many V-Bucks do you have right now? 200? Or 0, probably?
I keep forgetting my mouse pad is like decent size and I keep forgetting it's like a freaking... I keep thinking it's like a...
Hello?
I keep thinking it's like the size of a coffin. I keep thinking it's like the size of a mouse. Like a literal like... Or like I keep thinking it's the size of like... a hand. Yeah, it's actually like twice the size of a hand. It's not big or anything. It's like a pretty decent sized mouse pad actually. It's not one that covers your entire desk. It's... Even though I wish I had one of those. It costs like... How much do those mouse pads cost that cover your entire desk? Do you know? Because I sure don't. Bop, ba-da, bop, bop. Oh, I forgot to mention, guys, I also have a PayPal, but I'm not gonna, like, do this because we're in hard times and coronavirus and stuff, so I'm not gonna tell it, but I just wanted to let you guys know in case after this coronavirus stuff is over, if you guys do, whenever stuff gets back up, if you guys do want to donate, you can, but I'm not gonna tell it, you know, just yet. I'm gonna wait till coronavirus and stuff's over and everything's stable and stuff, and then I'll tell you. Because I'm not gonna take people's money that need them, like needs the money more than me. I'm just a dude that sits here and plays video games all day, doesn't expect anything out of it, but like at least like 30 views within like 3 days. That's literally all I expect. Also, I wanted to thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers.
How
also,
long have you been playing Fortnite, by the way?
Oh wait, hang on just a second. I've also been like, I've just kind of just been practicing, I guess. I mean, I'm not very good at keyboard, actually. But I'm improving, like a lot. I've improved. I can do 90s, I think, like kind of, because I haven't entirely gotten used to my entire keybinds yet. Also, I literally haven't even practiced my aim, and I kid you not, I literally got 2 kills in a squad game. 2 kills, I haven't even practiced my aim, I didn't even aim in, I literally just got up close and sprayed the frick out of them. And I'm gonna be honest, whenever I was rushing that kid, he had a attack shotgun. Whenever I was rushing him, bro, I felt like confident. Like I didn't feel like, oh my god, I'm about to die. Like deep down, I didn't feel that at all. I was like, oh, if I die, I die. You know? It's like, cause like with controller, if I would have rushed that kid, it was like deep down, I knew I was gonna die. I don't know why, I just knew. But like with keyboard and stuff, I was like, I'm gonna win this. And I did win it. And I'm happy. Also, I've been playing since season 5, but I just switched to keyboard and mouse like not even, what, 14 hours ago? So like, what time is it right now? It's almost been a day. So I swapped around 5:30, so it's 5:23 I think right now. Woo! I fell. The fact that the one little floor cucked me. I just realized I'm the only one in here. Guys, you there? Zeke. I can't hear you.
I think she's doing something. I think she's doing something. She's texting.
My shoulder's hurting. I don't know why, man. I am a semi-pro on controller, though. But I'm like a bot on keyboard. But I'm semi-pro on controller, though, so I mean, I just have a bad mentality when I'm on controller. I think I will be doing, I might do a progression video. 1 week of keyboard and mouse, then 2 weeks, then 3 weeks, and a month, then 2 months, then 3. Just see how stuff goes. You know? If it goes, it goes. It's like love. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Nothing to be worried about. You know? Just like falling in love. Don't work out, don't work out, man. That was the cleanest triple edit I've ever done on keyboard and mouse, not even capping.
Which one do you like more, MVP or Diva Party?
MPV or MVP.
Oh,
I
they
probably have
both
this
look
circle.
cool. I wish the blue hair was on the second version, so it's blue too. I don't know why it ain't.
It looks whack with pink there.
One matches.
The fact that I was doing so good like double editing.
chicken wing, hot dog, and bologna.
Chicken wing, hot dog, and bologna. Zeke, are you in my chat? I think that's you in my chat, isn't it?
No, it's actually.
Yeah. Well, it's either Ethan or Cameron. Actually, no, Cameron. Might be Cameron. It's either Ethan or Cameron. Or maybe Nazi. That's about it. Or sometimes the occasional Shane. She left. Zeke, you there?
Yeah,
Yeah. Can you turn your mic up?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Wish you had a keyboard and mouse so bad. Or we could literally just practice together.
Yo, I got a question.
Yeah. Yo, turn your microphone up. I legitimately cannot hear you.
I'm not even talking right now.
Oh, I thought you were talking. So you need to ask me a question.
No.
The fact that I just boxed myself like a fish, wow.
I don't know which one I like more, Party Diva or Party MVP.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm honestly debating one.
Like
Okay.
go though my G.
Hold up. I'm gonna check my chat real quick on my phone, so that way I can read it. And just go to my stream and just look at it. Oh, lit. Dude, I wanted to train. I just never could get into. I just never had time to fit you into my schedule. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. My bad.
Wait, Tristan, can you hit sit out since you're staying in creative so I can play like arena solos?
Don't think so. I don't think that works.
Yes, it does. I've done it inside. Because it lets me know when she. Can you try it?
Not even capping. This
pause
is
button.
kind of confusing.
On your controller, if you hit the pause button and then hit triangle, it should say on one of them playing, and you should gotta click on that and hit sit up.
Hit the what? Okay. What do you mean? Like,
Hit the pause button on your controller.
okay,
Hit triangle, it should be.
okay.
Does it pull up where it says the party's public, or where it
Yeah.
says it's private?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
one of them say playing on it?
No.
What does they all say? Let me see.
Notify friends, voice channel, online status, and private.
Wait, go again?
Notify friends, voice channel, party privacy, and online status.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. The fact that I'm still trying to learn how to do 90s on keyboard and mouse for the first day is actually kind of amazing. Oh, what I had if I would have placed a stair, or if it would have placed a stair.
You know how I got her number? You know the funny part?
The what?
You know the funny part?
What?
The way I told her, let's do a challenge. If I win the challenge, I get your number. And she just typed in chat what her thing was.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me a tip to get better at Fortnite?
I just switched to keyboard and mouse, so like, bro, I can't help you there. I literally just switched to keyboard, like, not even 14 hours ago. Well, actually a day ago, I think, yeah, like a day ago, so. I should be coming out with a new tips video soon, though.
It's fine.
Sorry, man. I recommend checking out Gronky, though. On YouTube. Yo, Gronky has, like, one of the, like, he has the best tips for, like, everything. He tells you what to do, when to do it. He also, like, he's just really good in general, man. Like, you should really go check him out. Also, check out Destiny Jesus. Destiny Jesus is, like, a PC player, but he, like, he has a lot of game sense. And, you know, the one thing that I have...
Thanks, my G.
Me casually
You're welcome.
every YouTuber you're saying subscribing to him. Literally, I just subscribed to both of them.
Who?
Both of the people you said.
Wait a second. So you go like, frick! So you go like, this. Aha, I figured it out almost. Can Cameron do like the double wall ramp thing?
Double ramp for a wall.
Yeah. Dude, you need to turn your mic up, like.
Is this better?
Yeah, keep it like that, please. The fact that I was literally hunched over and didn't even realize it scares me. Right.
do you spell the YouTuber's name?
Gornky. Gornky. That's how you spell it. I'm gonna adopt a playstyle more like Destiny Jesus than anybody. Cause, if you do have a keyboard though, I recommend switching. If you want to become faster, you need to switch the keyboard definitely. It's just better and faster. The only thing that sucks balls about it is the freaking
Can
aim.
you say that again? Really sorry, me G.
Yeah.
Sorry.
G-O-R or G-O, sorry, G-O, or no, G-R
O-N-K-S.
R-O-N-K-Y.
S. Wait, what are you saying?
Ronky. Yeah.
Thanks.
Welcome, bro.
Let me watch a couple bits and I will be back. Okay.
You got it, bro. Do whatever you need to do, man. My tunneling is kind of good. It's not the best. It's decent, though.
I got an idea. I got an idea for both of us.
What?
While you're switching to keyboard and mouse, I'm gonna start trying to learn how to edit with Y.
Okay. The thing I don't get is that my builds aren't placing when I want them to place. I'm so tired, bro. Let's see here. Okay, well I actually need to get freaking good listens from ProGads.
What's going on, guys? Listen, I'm not your regular guy. No. I am your motivation guy. That's right. I'm here to motivate you. Your friend, the one and only Keith Allen. You know, we can only go as far as our thoughts can take us. And many of us have been stuck in situations because we have a lot of negative thinking going on. And being in quarantine, oh my goodness, we are left to our thoughts. So I encourage you guys, listen to some positive.
The only thing I'm not comfortable with is my, like that. Like my cone and stuff. Yeah.
We've all been there. And changing them, oh my goodness, that can be so annoying. I mean, even amongst pros, I mean, you know, optimal keybinds are very inconsistent. But in this video, I'm so excited because we're going to show you the keybinds that are going to be perfect for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time, man. Listen, my dog does not eat this candy, by the way, man. But it's time to sit back, relax, and grab some of my favorite candy. And listen, everybody put the strings out right now. It's that Bunch of Crunch. And let's get this going. You ready? You ready to get this going? You ready? Let's go. But first, what are your current build binds? I feel like most of us use, you know, some variation of the same 6 keys or so. But I'm curious if there are some unique setups you might have. Let me know in the comments. Also, if you're looking for a place to find teammates or 1v1s, okay, our Discord server is growing faster than ever, guys.
You bet I'm about to join that one.
Video ideas, share memes, or just chill and talk about Fortnite if you like. We love to be a part of that, so feel free to join us using the link below. And we also noticed that 80% of you guys are not subscribed. What's going on, man? Come on, you're missing out. So please help us out and hit that sub bell and notification icon to get notified on all of our latest videos. Alright guys, so first things first, what are optimal keybinds? Okay, so, you know, for those who don't know, optimal keybinds
This is gonna hurt. Ugh. I'm just trying different edit buttons.
And left shift are all considered to be very optimal. So, let's just say that you have your floor on D. While some might find it comfortable, it's not exactly easy to repeatedly hit, right? Plus, it does cause interference, since you have to lift your finger off D, preventing you from just strafing right until you reset your finger. In that case, something better would be V. Most of us are capable of just comfortably hitting that with our left thumb, which we don't use for anything other than jumping. It's nice and it's snug, it's easy to press, and it doesn't.
I can't hit V comfortably. It's impossible. See, look. I can't hit it comfortably. I can't.
What's optimal and what isn't, really has a lot to do with how you press your keys. For instance, what if you hit V with your index finger, which is how some people do it? Okay, so if you put your floor on V, you're going to be going back to the same problems we had with it on D. So in that case, V wouldn't be entirely optimal. Generally, when it comes to optimizing binds, you want your index, middle, and ring finger to always be resting on your movement keys. That leaves your left thumb for a lower row key like, V or C, your pinky finger for left shift, and your right thumb for your side mouse buttons. Okay, but the million-dollar question is, drumroll please, do optimal binds actually matter? Well, yes and no. Because in theory, they definitely help and can lead to things like more efficient building and, a few wrong key mistakes. I get it. On the other hand, the positive effect seems to be minimal and different, for any one of us out there. For instance, consider these binds, alright? F for wall, G
I'll be right
for
back.
floor, T for stairs, F4 for roof,
I can. What?
and R for edit.
No, bro.
Hitting those on your keyboard right now. While some are close by and easy to hit, there's still plenty of interference since you're hitting.
I like E as my edit. Like, I can't do any other edit bind. It's just impossible for me.
Uses those binds.
I know E is my go-to edit bind.
Yeah, that's right. One of the best solo players in the world. Now for his mechanics, uses non-optimal binds. Now while Savage has made recent efforts to better them, he's still nowhere near what most people would consider a clean setup. And that's part of the point I'm trying to make. Even at the highest extremes, guys, of building and editing, it seems like you don't need every finger freed up and available at all times. You can just have a non-optimal setup and still push it to the level of Mr. Savage. Well, at least he can. But, he's not the only pro to think of that way, alright? A year ago, Booga qualified for the World Cup with X, C, V, and F for his builds, and G for his edit, pressing every single key with his index finger. And this was at a time when every pro knew about optimal binds.
Hello?
Yet Booga made the decision to stick with what he was comfortable with. Obviously,
Oh.
a ton has changed since then, and now even Booga's made the switch
Yo.
to a fully optimized keybind setup. So, do they matter? Well, overall, the benefits might be minimal, but we still think it's worth it to switch to, at least some form of an optimal layout. Okay, so how do you go about finding keybinds that are going to work for you? Good question. To do that, there's no better example than Booga. Okay, so a few months ago, he finally made the switch to optimal keybinds. But it wasn't just like a quick switch, alright? In February, he started off by identifying which of his keybinds he found to be a problem. For instance, his edit was G, which, while not terrible, is slightly far away for, how commonly pressed it is. That distance can lead to slower edits and more of a delay in his movements. Now F, on the other hand, is top-notch for editing, right? But Booga
No,
wasn't
it's
using it
not.
for his
Dude,
root.
literally E is where it's at.
So he switched his route to left shift, freeing up F for his edit.
But everybody's
So by
different.
April, guys, Booga wasn't even happy. He spent a ton of time practicing, and with builds remaining on X, C, and V, his movement while building wasn't as fluid as he wanted it to be. So he made some more changes. This time, putting his wall on his top mouse button and his ramp on the bottom. With that, he put his floor on C and found that his movement became more streamlined, almost to the point of being 100% efficient. Plus, it allowed him to strafe left and right while taking walls, which can often be the difference with WK. So we're trying to say that Booga took it 1 or 2 binds at a time, man. He didn't switch over every setting overnight, but instead he pinpointed and fixed areas he thought he could make more efficient right away. The more he practiced, the more fixes he made until he eventually arrived at what most consider to be the most optimal setup possible. And look, we're not saying to use Booga's binds. If you want to try them out, go ahead, but changing everything at once might be too traumatic. So you gotta ask yourself this question.
I need to
guys,
change
what
something, because I literally press both of C and V with my index finger. and it's almost like I have to press it all at the same time.
Like, are any of your commonly used binds far away from WASD? Do they interrupt your movement? Are they too close to each other? And, therefore, prone to wrong key mistakes? Ask yourself these questions and remember what the typical fast key binds are. Side mouse buttons, F, B, C, Q, E, X, and left shift. Then, as you make changes, test them out in creative. Run drills like, cone floor edits, triple edits, side jumps. Keybinds are side mouse buttons, F, B, C, Q, E, X, and left shift.
Thanks for the id. Now I think I will be good at the game.
Are they too
You're welcome, man.
close to each other? And, therefore, prone to wrong key mistakes? Ask yourself these questions and remember what the
Why are you
typical
playing that
key
video
binds
for
are.
him?
Side
Or
mouse
what?
buttons, F, B, C, Q.
Who's in your
Honestly,
chat?
dude, wait.
We can replay.
No idea, dude. Still trying to get used to my keybinds. Okay, I'll try F as my floor, but
Jay. What's said in the text stays. Especially when he's streaming. Like right now.
what's R? I can get
So
used
is the
to
person
it.
in your chat like just starting keyboard too or what?
No, he's just looking to become a better controller player, I think. I mean, it's not that bad of a bind, it's just that, like, I would have to take my finger off my edit button, and something I hate doing is having my finger on one button and then having to go to another one just to do one action. So like literally, I mean, I know it's right next to D and stuff, but I would have to have pinky on A, ring finger on W, middle finger on S, right finger or index finger on D. Then I'll have to trade out between either middle finger to S and E, or ring finger to D to F. And it hurts my arm whenever I do that too. So that's not.
I'm completely switching my playstyle completely.
What's your new playstyle gonna be like?
Smooth and way more mechanical.
QEX and left shift. Then as you
Q, E, and X.
make changes, test them out in creative. You know, run drills like, you know, cone floor edits.
E to edit.
You know, triple edits, side jumps. You know, Mongo Classic, straight tunnels, and so on, right? You might notice that you're a worse builder at first, but that's just a part of the adjustment period. Alright guys, so we've been talking about build and edit keys this entire time, but what about other binds, like your loadout, your interact button, opening inventory, and so on? Well, that's where the idea of optimal binds starts to really not matter as much. Okay, so just think about it like this, alright? If the action isn't important for combat, having it on an optimal key won't make much of a difference. Some pros will still, you know, squeeze out every bit of optimization. For instance, like some hate having 2 as one of their loadout keys, since you have to lift your finger off W to press it. Or some have trouble hitting 5 and 6, so they replace them with something closer to WASD. Either way, you know, you're generally not swapping weapons rapidly, so there's nothing wrong with sticking to the default. Then there's the scroll wheel. Okay, so you can utilize that in a couple of ways. One is obviously, you know, scroll wheel edit resets, which I'm sure most of us, you know, use already. If you don't, set your secondary building edit and reset building edit binds to the same scroll wheel direction, either up or down. Now you can just look at a build, scroll, and reset it. Yeah, that's easy. Also, you can set the other scroll direction to your interactive function. Some players do this, like Tfue, for example, so they can just free up their keybinds. Plus, it makes fighting for chess easier, since scrolling once is really the equivalent of spamming E 10 times. Just make sure to turn on tap to search in your game settings if you're going to make the switch. Still, with all this talk about optimal binds, there are some concerns you might have, alright? Like, what if you don't have side mouse buttons? Well, honestly, I wouldn't really worry about that much. I mean, just look at Clicks. He has default weapon binds, G for edit, and F, X, Q, V for his builds. No mouse binds at all.
Not really. I'm not. I don't even know how to. I don't know how to do
I know you
these.
don't
So
want
while
to.
mouse binds might help, they're really by no means necessary. Also, what about left shift? You know, there are a couple of concerns there, right? Like, first, you might still be using it to sprint. If you are, do yourself a huge favor and just enable sprint by default, alright? It's a must-have setting with 0 downsides, so start using this, guys, ASAP. And second, you know, the pinky finger is our weakest digit, right? So, a lot of us have, you know, a comfort problem hitting shift. I suggest, you know, still giving it a shot for your cone or something else that isn't used too often. But if it does bother you, don't use it, guys. Simple as that, really. You're just really better off just using something slightly less optimal as long as you find it more comfortable to press. Because in the end, that's what matters the most. So bottom line, should you switch your keybinds? If you notice yourself continually botching your builds and just dying a horrible death, then absolutely, please do it immediately. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, you that. No, not you, the other guy. Yes. You should make the move to optimal keybinds, man, immediately. And even if you don't, you should still consider it, for sure. You know, pros out there switch all the time, and they have way more at stake than you and I do, right? But you know what? They realize the importance of having more optimal binds. Even if it makes a week or two of subpar play, they'll still swap. And while they might stick, you know, with the building or two that isn't optimal, that's fine. Again, you know, everything really comes down to preference. Our keyboard layouts, you know, how we press our keys, you know, whether we like mouse buttons and so on. And at the end of the day, finding keybinds that work for you is a process that you gotta work on yourself. Practice drills and creative, guys. Find the areas where you're struggling and just come up with solutions. Remember the optimal keys you want to be using. You should find them more comfortable in general, but if you don't, staying away from a key here and there isn't going to make much of a difference overall. Alright guys, once again, this is your motivation guy. That's right, your friend, the one and only Keith Allen. Make sure to connect with me on my Insta at Your Motivation Guy. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have
Actually,
any
I got a
questions,
better idea.
leave them in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe for more tips. tips and tricks. And don't forget to join our new Discord server in the description. Alright, we'll see you soon. Peace.
Fellas, what if I told you that this brand new behavioral training essentially created the Hefner effect?
Hey guys, so for this video, I want to talk about some new and advanced keybinds that a ton of pros are switching to. To be more specific, we're going to look at a new way to drastically improve your movement, and then a more optimal way to edit if you're already using Confirm Edit on release. Now, before you ask any questions on what settings or keybinds you should try out, please just watch the entire video until the end. I can almost guarantee I'll answer any question you have during the video by the time the whole thing is over. So really make sure you pay attention, as I don't want anything going over your head or getting by you. Anyways, the first keybind option we'll look at is called double movement binds. These are something you guys may have heard recently from players within the community, as top tier pros like Mongrel, Bugha, and Tifu have officially swapped over to them. In order to explain what they are and how they work though, we're going to need to take a step back and analyze movement in Fortnite. Your movement is exactly what you think it is. It's how you move or control your character in-game. The thing is, there's a big difference in the movement of keyboard and mouse players when compared to controller and even Nintendo Switch players. Basically, when you play on keyboard and mouse, your movement is limited to 8 directions. Forward with W, backwards with S, to the left with A, and to the right with D. On top of that, you can combine W and A or D, as well as S and A or D, in order to move diagonally. On the other hand, people on controller can move a full 360 degrees in whichever direction they like, solely because they have a joystick. So the problem that arises for keyboard and mouse players is that you cannot sprint forward while looking left or right. Remember, you need to hit W in order to sprint forward, and since pressing W moves you forward in the direction of your crosshair, aka wherever you're looking, pressing W and A will only make you move diagonally in the direction your mouse is pointed. This results in really awkward situations when you need to build to your side while moving forward. To get around this, you either have to keep looking straight and then placing builds to your side, or look straight while jumping and placing builds to your side. Regardless, you're never fully sprinting forward. If you were on controller though, that would not be a problem. The 360-degree movement does not limit you to 8 directions like a keyboard does. This means you can point your crosshair to the side, build whatever you want, all while sprinting forward. You guys remember that video LG Beaks uploaded about the quote-unquote best keyboard ever? Well, even
You
though
can get
it
a
was
gold
not
pump if you want.
technically about a keyboard, it was about something called the Azeron keypad. That device gives you the benefit of having controller movement while still being able to aim with a mouse and having tons of different keybinds like on a keyboard. So when you think about it, the Azeron keypad is basically just like any other keyboard, except that you get 360-degree movement.
Wait, Chariot, are you telling us to buy an Azeroth keypad?
No, I am not. I'm just trying to get you guys to realize how much of an advantage.
If you look very closely, something very magical.
No
is
way I
happening in this
dinged
video.
you.
Okay, now let's put this on replay 1 quick second.
Controller movement
It
is,
didn't
but
clear.
wouldn't it be nice if we could get controller movement without having
would've
to
been the
spend
best
$200 on a weird keyboard? Guess what? With double movement keybinds, you can. Just go
I didn't
into
mean
your
to break it out.
settings, over to your keybinds, and down to
mean
the
to let
movement
you build up.
section. Then rebind your left movement option to any key that you don't hit with your ring finger. This is extremely important because you have to be able to hit W, A, and the third keybind at the same time. I personally bound it to C as I wasn't using C for anything and I can hit it with my thumb. After that, go to your right movement option and
Not using
bind
Z
it to
for
another
anything.
open key, this time that you don't hit with your index finger. I decided to use my thumb again and go for left alt.
Thank God I
What
hit
this
that.
does is Anytime I hold down W, A, and C, I can sprint forward while looking right as if I'm on controller. Same thing goes for W, D, and left alt in the other direction. Double movement keybinds straight up gives you controller movement on keyboard and mouse. This means you can build to your side while moving straight ahead, or even edit builds while sprinting in a circle. These are things you previously could never do
You can
on
get
a
a duo if
keyboard
you
and
want.
mouse. A YouTuber named Ryan Egan made a video showcasing different drills to practice, which I'll link down below. As you can see, when you master these new keybinds, which will take some time, you'll have so much more potential as a player in regards to your movement. You can literally have just as good, or maybe even better movement than some people on controller. Now, if you're sitting there and you're still not sold on the idea, or you think it's a bit gimmicky, don't worry, because I initially did too. I thought to myself, is it really worth using up 2 extra keybinds just so you can sprint sideways?
Jeez.
Yes, it is.
I
but
ordered a
not
new
for the
keyboard
reason
and
you
mouse
think.
yesterday
The
and it
real
doesn't come
advantage,
until
which I
next
haven't
week on
seen anyone
Wednesday.
talk about, is FOV and information. Bala GW explained
I've only
this
been
and
playing
how
keyboard for, like,
in his
a
VOD
day
review
now.
Of Unknown Army. And really quickly, I'll show that clip.
You know, maybe 25 for most players. So, see, this is what I'm talking about, though. Like how he's keeping vision while still going forward. Right, that is something. That's like not playing. Like playing on double movement binds or controller movement feels like, to me, it feels like back when stretch was the thing and you weren't playing on stretch. Like you're
Keep going
just
for that
you're just losing a serious, like, obvious advantage.
So, because you can sprint forwards while looking to the side, you can see everything that's going on around you. On normal binds, you'd lose that FOV or field of view because you have to keep looking back forwards. Bala even went as far as saying that not using double movement binds is akin to not using stretched res back in the day. That's how useful that extra FOV can be in certain situations. Plus, it takes 2 seconds to enable, and it gives you an immediate advantage. So, if it has not been clear already, I highly recommend you start using double movement keybinds. The other advanced keybind option I wanted to cover is editing with right click rather than left click. Why would you ever want to do that? The answer is because of Confirm Edit on release. You guys should all know what that is by now and what it does. If you don't, it's a setting that makes it so your edits are only confirmed after you let go of left click. One of the big drawbacks it has, though, is that it prevents you from doing the Mongrel Classic. The Mongrel Classic is when you take the wall, select the tiles for the edit, and then hold down left click as you confirm the edit, so your ramp instantly places. With Confirm Edit on release, you have to let go of your left click for the edit to go through, meaning in order to place the ramp, you'll
Core
have to let
Gaming
go
Mechanical
and click
Keyboard
left click
K660,
again. Yes,
RGB
I
side
know,
LED and
technically
backlit
you can
keyboard
do the
USB
Mongrel
wired
Classic
computer
like
keyboard
normal,
without
just
the
by
blue
hitting your
switches,
edit key
104
again,
full.
Cool. I have a Ion keyboard that has blue mechanical switches. Sick, man. Okay, so like
FitTech Gaming Mouse Wired, 7200 DPI, Programmable, Breathing Light, Ergonomic Game USB Computer Mice RGB Gamer Desktop Laptop PC Gaming Mode.
cool. I feel like I need to lower my settings, to be honest.
7 buttons for Windows 7 810 XP Vista Linux, black.
Nice.
How you can play with FitLoSense.
I have a high
The
DPI.
keyboard cost $40 and the mouse cost $20.
Yep. You are exactly right.
Can I edit?
Feels like I have more control over my builds. It's just my movement is just absolute garbage, you know?
I was talking about the keyboard and mouse I'm getting.
Oh, cool. Well, you guessed the price range of mine too. Cool, man. I hope you enjoy it.
What do you do?
He ordered a keyboard and mouse. He guessed the
Seriously
price.
did.
He guessed the price of mine too.
I have played with KBM 2 weeks and I'm already cracked. Wow,
Nice.
that was a lucky guess.
Yeah. Pretty lucky, I guess.
What keyboard and mouse?
I'm just having trouble though, because, I mean, I don't really feel that comfortable with F. And it's just, like, I feel like
What region you play Fortnite?
NA East, I just feel like,
What kind of keyboard do you use?
I use the Ion Blue Mechanical Switch keyboard. It's RGB as well. I just feel like, you know, I'm not changing my edit bind, that's for sure. It's just that I feel like, here, I'll show you my skills on the controller. I'm a little bit rusty because I've been playing keyboard all day.
What mouse do you use?
Ion, it's an Ion mouse.
Who's this?
Please play only with controller.
Sorry, but
Nah, I don't want to play only with a controller. I want to learn keyboard and stuff because I literally
say
got
that
clapped
you-
in the Booga Cup and I'm like, nah, I'm switching to
did he
keyboard.
say you're cracked or something?
No, he said stick to controller and I'm like, nah.
I've played keyboard and mouse since Chapter 1 Season 3.
Yeah, same. I just decided to show my skills on a controller. I'm way better on a controller, it's just that I want to learn keyboard too. I mean, my tunneling's decent on a keyboard. It's not the greatest. I lowered my sensitivity, so this might be the reason why I'm playing like bad, but Yeah, I lowered my sense.
Jeez. Is that your first one? Just a question.
I play on Hisense for keyboard and mouse.
I just got tired of getting clapped by keyboard, because you know keyboard players look for angles. They don't play. They don't like.
Oh, sorry.
I would say they just don't like come out of like anything. And if you try to take the roll, they literally have you, and then they hit you, and then like they hit you for like 180, and then it's boom, scroll or reset, and you can't do anything about it. And when you try to run away, they literally edit it again and just absolutely dominate your existence. So like it's, you know, keyboards just.
I have 2 5X and B.
Jeez. 2.
I mean,
Yep, can you please turn your notifications on?
I've turned mine on, dude.
I'm talking to her.
Oh.
So I didn't mean to tell you, just shoot me in the body. Okay, that works too.
This activity's a lot better, actually.
The keyboard and mouse I'm getting hasn't been shipped yet.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, I just bought mine from Walmart, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Wanna play box fights? I can play. Need even thought my server is EU.
Not necessarily. Because I'm not, this is my first day, I'm not that ready for human engagements in this video game just yet. Maybe in about 2 days. Come back then, and then we'll see. Hey Zeke, you wanna know something absolutely hilarious? I just did a 90. I just did another 90.
My aim is garbage.
Nice, bro. It's a cool name.
Yeah, like my brother's playing the Masons on computer, and he's like 10 times better than me. So when I killed him for the first time, I was like, oh, I finally killed him.
Your who's on? Wait, what?
Okay, so my brother's playing Masons. That's goated, like on PC.
I think I found my God sense for keyboard.
I stopped playing keyboard and mouse back in Chapter 1 Season 4 and went back to keyboard and mouse back in Chapter 2 Season 1.
I bet that if you would have stayed on keyboard and mouse, bro, you would probably be 100 times better than if you were now. Which I don't know your skill level, but I know that if you probably would have like watched, like if you probably would have still stayed on keyboard and found Destiny Jesus or something like that, bro, you would have probably been 9 million times better than you are now. Which I don't know your skill level, so don't like take that offensively. It's just that, you know, like, I guess controller is better for aiming. I can see why, because you have a joystick. You know, you don't really need to practice your aim.
Someone rated me on how I good was at
Unless your
Fortnite.
face white, you don't need to switch.
They rated me
Pickaxe me.
9.5.
One time.
And it was like,
Right there.
and it was just, and like, you know, on keyboard, yeah, you got your entire arm, but you have to have good aim. And a lot of the time, you know, if you actually start realizing, is that if you get good enough aim, 9 times out of almost all the time, unless you die to like an absolute god, is like on a controller is like, if you get good enough aim, like past decent aim, you can literally be any controller player in any situation, like editing, building, aiming, because you know controller, yeah, they have 360-degree movement and aim assist, and that's about all the advantages they have. But keyboard and mouse has a bunch of advantages that a lot of people don't take advantage of, so that's why I decided to switch.
Really quick.
It doesn't matter how good you are, if baseball comes in your box, you're dead.
This drill helps so much.
Not always.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm here for the long run, so if you want to be part of something big,
Reset that.
before we blow up, if you want to be part of it, and then you can like brag about both settings, and then let's go to keybinds first. As
It's
you can
really
see,
good on PC if you
I
play
use
headshots, but,
crouch,
like,
left control.
if
Get
you
used to
control
left
player comes to
control
your box and you
on pinky.
types of
Gonna help
damage,
you in the long run
he's just
so
gonna
much.
kill you.
Use left control, trying to get used to it. It's really good. Auto run is really dependent, like you don't need a good key for it. I just use 6, like easy to press. So my use is G. And then
I
the
can
harvesting
bet I'm
tool
better
is
editor
1.
on controller than most KVM players on console.
I didn't really start off with the numbers, so I'm not used to it. But as you can see, as it says 1 on the harvesting, the weapon 1 is Q. Q is really good for your weapons, and then 3.
You good?
Yeah.
Up, X and Z.
So Q is good for your weapons. Hold up, I'm just gonna get like a bunch of random like That's my crouch. So why does it have like the maybe, oh wait.
How much did it hit you for?
I don't know.
It was 1 something.
There we go.
Don't even
Scroll
mind
wheel
that.
up is
Those are
amazing
builds.
first weapon slot key.
Sick. Okay, I keep thinking I still have T.
I'm getting better.
Batter.
Yes. As soon as possible, I will find a way to.
Oh.
You know, I actually got better for it. I was good one day, but then I stopped playing for a week, and I got to get back on, and I'm 10 times worse.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah.
I'm just trying to kind of learn how to like mongrel tunnel, I guess. Holy frick, that's hard to do when the wall is literally right up next to you.
I'll be right back.
I
Okay.
did not mean to push up there.
I'll be right back.
The fact that you both just went AFK just... Okay. What's up, people? Sorry if my big hand's blocking the screen there. You know, I'll try to get a better camera angle. Alright, looks good actually, I think. If you haven't already, please subscribe and help me through this journey, you know, because I'm gonna need motivation, like a lot of it, because I don't want to cheat and go back to controller again. So
Try do some retakes, it will help you get used to your keybinds.
teach you some retakes, like on controller. I can try, yeah. But I can only do them on my controller though. So, okay.
Alright, hello.
For like kind of just like a flashy start, you can literally just place a cone literally anywhere, and then place a floor, jump, place another place like a little, or not, you place a ramp and then a floor and then another ramp. So like this, or flip it or do whatever. Another thing I like to do is infinite 90s. You can go like this, so you pretty much jump twice and then not jump on the third one. So it's like over here. You 90 up, regular 90s, and then you stop as soon as you get right here. Keep going. Like that. Even though I messed up. Like that, pretty much. You might not, I haven't mastered infinite 90s, so that's why I'm like hugging the wall. But you need to like practice on not hugging the wall so you can get better momentum and stuff. That's what I would recommend at least. See how my editing speed does, honestly.
I'm so good at aiming.
Cool. Did I ask? No, I'm just playing.
No, I'm
just playing. I'm just playing. Chill. It's a joke, Rebecca. Okay. Joke. Okay.
I meant you tried to retakes on KBM.
Oh, I can't do retakes on keyboard and mouse. I can barely, like, I can barely even do 90s on keyboard. That's how terrible I am. I haven't even learned the muscle. I haven't even learned the muscle memory for like my floors and cones. I need to start learning that. And the fact that I have the third slot unbound triggers me. Try? Okay, I'll try. Let's see how this goes. Let's just like. Actually, the 7 is actually really uncomfortable to place my finger on. So I'm gonna use a 5. Wait, never mind. I'll use a.
Sorry.
4. Yes.
You
4.
and that guy in your chat have a really strong bond, don't you?
I guess, I don't know. Yo, if you haven't already, if you literally use scroll wheel up for your first weapon, it's like amazing. So like, can you tell me like what was the first day of keyboard that was the most frustrating to you? What happened in the first day? Did you like just want to quit like I do right now, or did you just pull through it? Because I'm aware that I suck at this. So like, I can do this though, and if I like press F or something like that, if I get F in there.
Went through it.
Leave creative. Yeah, I'm good on that one, cuz I can't leave creative. I can't do pubs, because number one, I have not even warmed up my aim. And I don't think I ever will, because it's like absolutely dang near impossible to even aim on keyboard, I'm telling you. Like, you know how hard it is?
Me aiming seems hard.
Me aiming on keyboard is like a nightmare, dude. Oh, well, okay, I'll prove that it's literally like god awful. Okay, watch this.
It's easy to aim on keyboard.
For you, maybe. For me, it's nightmare fuel. I feel like my mouse pad's not big enough. I need to get like another mouse pad and just combine it with this one just to make it like an extra large, to be honest. I could do that. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna put this blanket behind my back so like it doesn't feel like I'm gonna die. Like, what?
I want to play a real game for some reason.
This day I practice editing and do slowly some simple retakes
Yo.
and I try do some mongrel classics
You
but
should show
on
me how
slow speed.
good you do in a pub.
Okay.
Can you play Claw?
Do you say okay?
No, I don't play claw. Yeah, I never will actually, because I know like holding the controller and stuff, you can do it correctly, and there's a way to do it wrongly.
Where are you?
But I've tried claw before, and it's just miserable. I can't do it. And like
Okay.
the binds I'm on right now for controller are literally the best binds for non-claw controller players, for me at least, because like it's just personal preference, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just personal preference. I mean, the shotgun aim on keyboard isn't that bad, you
Same,
know.
I can't play Claw.
Like the shotgun aim.
I want to do a real game.
Well, go do a fucking real game. Stop complaining. God.
I'm not complaining.
For some reason, whenever I crouch, it brings up the menu for literally no reason. Alright,
Can I go play a real game?
watch this. So, like, F, no, not stare. F. F. Scroll up, boom. 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 Boom, boom. Boom.
Hello? I mean, not Jay. I'll join you in a little bit, Tristan.
Okay. So that's how you Tifa Classic. Reload it.
You are getting better, no cap.
Honestly, no cap, I'm getting worse. Like, bro. See how dog crap I am right now? Especially for, like, keyboard. Oh my god. For, like, I'm pretty sure, like, literally, like, the worst player in all of Fortnite could clap me. Like, I'm not even doing Tifu Classics right. It's not, like, I mean, I can try to, but it's gonna be hard. Boom, boom, boom. I keep forgetting that it's not left click to shoot, it's right click. Or not the other way around, just the other way around. No, I'm not even gonna go into detail. So, R. I don't even, yeah.
You will get good at play on KBM in month.
I know, bro, but it's like, I'm afraid that, Like, I'm not gonna have, like... I guess I'm just, like, afraid of just trying to learn everything all over again, because I was already a good player before on controller. I still am a good player. Like, I'm better than, like, 75% of the population on PlayStation. It's just that, like, I don't know. Mongo Classic, however, I mean, editing on keyboard's not that bad. Actually, it's actually better. But I've been starting to learn, like, pickaxe, take wall, like that, boom, 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 boom. Whenever I try to crouch or something, it's gonna be like boom, 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 and it's gonna do that, and I'm just like fold. I don't know why it's even doing that, to be honest, but whatever. I don't think I'm gonna give up though. I'm not giving up that easily. All I know though is that I know that my playstyle is gonna change drastically on keyboard. Like, I'm not gonna be rushing into fights blindly anymore. I'm gonna be looking for angles on people. Once I get good at it, I'm gonna be looking for any angle I possibly can to hit kids with, and whenever I get them one tap, I literally can just Mongo Classic them in, like, with the biggest confidence in the world. Cause I've went up against PC players, I've went up against mouse and keyboard on console players, and all those times I was literally on controller and I got clapped because I couldn't compete with the speed they had, and I couldn't compete with, like, how good they were, and I couldn't compete with all that. So I couldn't compete how they knew every single angle in the book and still, with controller, you never know with keyboard, honestly. They're so it's so unpredictable. Like, it's so unpredictable unless you are one of the keyboard and mouse players. You can't read anything. You just can't. Like, they'll shoot at you 1 minute, then they'll box up, try to take their wall, they'll edit out, scroll will reset you, and literally Mongo Classic you in the next 2 milliseconds.
Going to get booed on keyboard?
It's insane, dude. It's literally just insane. I feel like I would be comfortable with having my pickaxe to left shift instead of my pinky because it's kind of hurting my pinky. Wait, what was I saying? Oh. Literally just unbound that because I have auto run on. What's the thing? Oh yeah.
If someone plays on KBM, you will notice by them reset everything very fast.
Yeah, I know. The fuck? Okay. Like, watch this. What? Like, literally. How is a controller player supposed to compete with this? Watch. Just imagine I'm literally a god on keyboard. Boom. Stair. Wall. Piece control. Literally all this stuff. Boom. 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 Imagine that all in the span of literally a millisecond, dude. It's impossible to keep up with. You just can't. You can't keep up with it. Doesn't matter if you're on controller or Switch. If you're literally on a controller, you're fricked. You're just cooked instantly. Deep fried. Okay? It's like keyboard and mouse players have the right amount of dip on their chip all the time. Like, they're just like, hi, what's up? I'm taking your wall. Hi, what's up? I'm editing this wall.
You will be better than Disc.
Hi, what's up? I'm literally gonna one pump you. Watch this. How's console? Okay, listen. Controller player side by side, right here. Me on keyboard. Okay. That's the fastest I can edit on keyboard. This is me on controller. That's literally me on controller of how fast I can edit. Yeah, I've only been on keyboard and mouse an entire day. Look at that. Look at that. How the fuck? You can't tell me that keyboard and mouse is not better than controller. You cannot tell me that. You can't tell me that keyboard and mouse literally outplays controller in every single aspect. If controller did not have aim assist, it would be impossible to play with. The people that go out and buy SCUF controllers are wasting their fucking time when they could go out and buy a Ducky 1-2 Mini instead of just a SCUF. Now I get you want this stuff for like aim assist. You want a controller for aim assist. I get that, cause you know, I've personally played on a controller all my entire life, and the only games that I've played on a keyboard and mouse are in fact Roblox, Happy Wheels, like all those school games. Those back in the OG days. That's only what I played. That's literally all I played. And like literally any game on keyboard and mouse, it's gonna outbeat controller. It's gonna outbeat controller 9 times out of 10. It will. But the only thing about keyboard and mouse that I absolutely cannot stand is AR aim. Watch closely. This is my first day on a keyboard and mouse. Second day, I should say. And then I'm gonna crouch for better accuracy.
On controller, I always try shoot first, then come near opponent wall, and then face thought wall and spray opponent, or do Mongol Classicin.
Yeah, but listen. Look at how god awful this aim is right here. Okay, I gotta reset it. I need to increase my ADS instead because I know it's way too low actually. Okay. Pretty decent aim setting, right? Look how bad this is. Like I can't, if I aim in, look how slow it goes. I can't tell if it's my mouse or...
Have you played with Faceway any?
No, but I did play with a guy that sounded like him. He's actually followed by Faceway on Twitter. I'm not capping. Like, I'm not capping. That guy was actually followed by Faceway on Twitter. His thing is his YouTube is oh shit. His YouTube is what's it called? Rotations with the Z and capital R. But he is actually followed by Faceway on Twitter. You can go to Twitter and literally you can see it for proof. see what this is. This is about to be the worst aim setting of my life. Actually, isn't that bad. Now I do notice that controller gets less recoil, which that's the only reason the aim assist that it just makes aim assist overpowered is because of the recoil. Literally only because of the recoil. I hit a decent amount of headshots.
OBCI though, that was actually Faceway that you played with.
No, it wasn't. I'm gonna be honest with you, it wasn't the real Faceway. It sounded like him though, didn't it? Faceway only follows that guy on Twitter just because he sounds exactly like him. But that was not the real Faceway. If it was, then I don't know. If it was, I probably would have freaked out, to be honest. And I thought it was at first before I even recorded the video, because she started doing the retakes and I'm like, buddy. And then his island was the exact same thing as Sway's. Looked like it. I know a lot of people say I look like the non-Hispanic version of Faceway, and I'm like, how? Like, I don't look like Faceway in any way. Chat. I don't look like Faceway. I look more like Innocence than Faceway. I don't look like Faceway. I look like Innocence more, I feel like. Either that or Scoped, I'm not sure. But, yeah. No, that wasn't the real Faceway though. I wish. I wish. I'm trying to get the camera angle and it's like bad. I'll do. By the way, I pulled an all-nighter, so I'm not like at my full intelligence, you could say, or intelligence, or whatever. See, like, I'm going from this to only like making like a few shots. This is like why I hate keyboard and mouse a lot, because like if you get good aim and good, like, you get decent at building and editing, it's over.
You kinda look like Faceway though a little.
Not really. I don't think. I don't think I look like Faceway at all. I look more like KNG Innocence than Sway. But like rotations, like literally he looks nothing like Faceway at all. I forgot which. It's a throw shield. What am I doing? I just realized something. That's going to be so inconsistent. I'm going to be so inconsistent with that. It's going to be disgustingly inconsistent. I just realized that, like, what if, like, I have my pinky to like where it's I have my pinky to where it's like it's like I had to have my pinky to crouch. I just realized how inconsistent that's gonna be, because like I'm not used to crouching with my pinky. I'm not even used to keyboard and mouse, but I have scroller to reset, so start learning how this works. If I get good mechanically, which I'm already decent in game sense, if I get good mechanically on keyboard, it's over. If I get good mechanically on keyboard, I'm literally gonna make it into Devourer in no time. Even I'm gonna be honest, I could probably make it into Parallel if I wanted to. If I have good mechanics and I really wanted to get into Parallel, I definitely think I could. That's gonna be a long road ahead of me before I get a little bit, like, I say it won't be long, like a month before I actually like get down the basics, I guess, and then like feel comfortable on my binds and stuff.
Do you play other games than Fortnite?
I sometimes play Warzone. That's about it. Sometimes, actually. Actually, no, I think I play like other games, but they're not like online games at all. They're like Thief. I like Thief. Thief's a pretty cool game, I guess. It's like a stealing game, actually. It's like you sneak around this thing and you just steal stuff. That's pretty cool, though. At least I think. It's okay. It's kind of dumb that you have to knock people out with bottles instead of like just a sword to like end it. You know.
Do you like the new game Ghost of Tsushima?
I've watched Corey Kenshin's like first part on it, and it looked pretty good. It's just that I can't afford that game. I don't have money. I don't have enough money to buy a game like that, you know. I don't have $60 just to spare in my wallet. That's why I have a PayPal. I can just literally, like, if I win prize money, it'll just go on my PayPal and I can get like another keyboard, like a decent keyboard, I guess. Cause this one's okay. It's just that I don't know. I mean, I like it. Just the fact that it was $40 doesn't seem like it's a good keyboard, though. You know? But I mean, it's a good keyboard. It gets the job done, you know? It's an alright keyboard. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm a semi-pro on controller. Like in mechanics and stuff. I'm semi-pro. I really like this sense, mainly because it's like low and I can control it. And I can look around at the speed of God himself at the same time, so it's like, you know, it's cool. It's cool. I like this sense. Because I'm either the lowest, actually I think the lowest sensitivity player plays on like a 2.6 or something like that. I'm not sure. Next time you see me though, I'll definitely be better at tunneling and I'll probably be able to do 90s. Because I plan on practicing. I'm going to upload, I'm going to stream again in the next 2 days. And see how, I'm not going to cheat, I'm not going to go back to controller. Unless there's like a tournament coming up or something like that, then I'm going to have to. Because I want to play in tournaments and try to place high. Or I could actually probably go to like whenever I'm like I could do 5 hours keyboard and mouse, 5 hours controller, and whenever I get like good at keyboard and mouse, I can just entirely switch over to keyboard. I saw my friend Briley did it, and he's like, he got better. Like, he's better than me, and I'm a semi-pro on a controller, and he's better than me within like 3 months. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna do something real quick. There we go. I can see who's doing that. Do you think you're better on than disc? You mean BH disc? I mean, if he was on a console, it'd get clapped 100%. But like, if he's a controller PC player. There's a lot of advantages about PC. I mean, you get more frames, and I know what the feeling is like to go up against a PC player on PC and going up against a controller player on PC. And I would have to say that I've been in that situation so many fucking times that it's not even real. And the thing about it is that you literally have an entirely different feeling whenever you go up against controller on PC or keyboard on PC. It's an entirely different rodeo. But, I mean, he's a creative warrior. He's not really a comp player. I'm more of a creative warrior and a comp player at the same time, because I've been playing a lot of comp lately. But you know, it's I don't know, man. It'd probably come down to a tie if I was being honest with you, between me and BH Disc, and if I was on a controller. Matter of fact, plays on a higher build and edit since than I do, but and I haven't played controller in the past, what, all night? I think the last time I played controller was like maybe an hour ago. And with going to like keyboard and mouse and then going back to controller, it's so difficult. Like, it's so hard because you don't know, like it's like the sticks aren't even there. You know, Control Freaks help me a lot. Okay, I use Control Freaks. I'm not sponsored or anything, even though as much as I would like to be. But I use Edge Control Freak. Edge Control Freaks, the blue Edge Control Freaks, they're blue, the blue ones. They're pretty good, actually, I had to say. My movement on controller is like, I don't know. I can do side jumps, it's just, yeah, there we go. I can do side jumps, it's just that, like, it's kind of, I don't know. Like that, you go like that, go like that, go like that. See, he does all this stuff, like he goes like this, goes like that, or do without all that, whatever he does. I mean, yeah, just keep it simple, to be honest. I know Plalism just simply does this. And then does that, but with like, yeah, like that. And then whenever he's coming up, he'll like do, like, he'll do this, and then whenever he's coming back up, he'll do this, and then he'll keep going all in one motion, And that takes really like it takes a really good amount of talent to do that. You know, it's just that it's hard to do. It's hard to be good at two things at one time, especially in a video game. Both inputs. You know, I'm already good at controller, but at the same time, it's like Unknown Army. He was good at controller. He switched over to keyboard though, but then people doubted him, and they were like, he only won this amount of money because he was using aim assist and he's on controller. Well, he proved them wrong and literally dominated everything. Like, he took weeks and weeks and weeks, and then he took months and months and months and months, and finally he came up with literally like God mechanics on keyboard, God mechanics, God game sense, and just overall like the best like you can get in that amount of time. And he proved everybody wrong. So for all you little aim assist whiners out there, go to controller, turn off aim assist, and tell me what you think about it. Because after you do that, dude, it's over. You like, it's see how bad it is. It's just terrible. Do I miss Fearless? Yeah, man, he's a good YouTuber. Unfortunately, he passed away. No, he's actually focusing on school, man. I hope he does alright. Hope he passes. You know, people gotta go on with their own lives, you know, they can't just, it's not like they're devoted to one thing their entire life and one thing only. People, at some point, it grows old, you have to go on with your life, you know. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like buying a pair of shoes. You wear them for a certain amount of time, you get bored of them, you just move on from them and buy another pair. You get bored of that pair and you buy another pair. You just move on from each thing. It's not about, you know, just staying on one thing and one thing only. You know? But, yeah. I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I played on keyboard and mouse since 12 o'clock at nighttime, and I've been grinding. I haven't really been practicing my builds. I'm gonna practice my builds. I'm gonna practice my builds definitely tomorrow. But I think I'm done for now until like maybe 8 hours. I might get back on some keyboard, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then wake up early AM, start streaming, get on keyboard, practice my builds, and see what that happens, see where that goes, see if I can find any optimal binds that I'm you know, like used to, whatever, and then I'll yeah, I guess I'll just practice my aim a little bit that day. You know, find some good aim courses and stuff like that. But yeah, love you guys, and thank you for 100 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And make sure to go subscribe to Rotations. with the Z at the end, of course. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for 100 subs. It means the world to me. It's crazy how we just reached 100 people within a year. I'm like beyond grateful for that. And yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys. I hope you guys have a good day today. And yeah, I guess, I mean, you know, life throws you curveballs. You gotta dodge them. You know, you just gotta dodge them the best you can. But I love you guys. Peace.